Hi, guys! A very good evening to one and all who are meeting with me at the moment and listening out to me here. Thank you so much for all the friends who have been following me and listening patiently to all my videos and sharing their valuable feedback. Let me start with a blast of a wish. Wishing you all wonderful, prosperous, happy Diwali. I hope you all enjoy to your best. And now this is the first festival which is being celebrated post the pandemic, which had actually disturbed all our lives. We were all so much into our house, not moving around, and today and few days before as well, we have been meeting our relatives. It's such a fun, isn't it? And we have parties, we have organized diya jalas, diya and so many other stuffs where at home even the homemakers they get to meet their own niece, cousins, everybody at the same house, and loads of sweets and savories. I do understand that all of you are enjoying the delicious treat which has been made in every house. Now, while we enjoyed such delicious treats, let's also talk about authoritative parenting style. In my last video, I did share with you all regarding the authoritative parenting style. And that particular phrase, authoritative parenting style, actually was the cause of why the children of my music teacher could not live a life they dreamt about, and neither were they able to speak up to their father regarding the aspirations they had in their mind. As I had told earlier with you, one of the son, even I have heard, sings very well. He was gifted by God with a lovely voice, and the voice never came out. It was only just to be submerged. Now, let me explain this further with a small example. Let's all be honest here. We as parents do pick up with arguments, and that happens in each and everybody's house. When that happens, there's always a lot of anger and lot of words which are being exchanged. I could just simply term it as a Diwali pataka at home whenever an argument picks up between husband and a wife. Now, during one such pataka, irrespective of the age, the child was just crawling. And that day, night, there was a big verbal spat between the mother and father. The father was wearing a blue jean and a white top, and the mother was wearing her favorite dress. The child was crawling or moving here and there in its own way. The moment it was able to see, and it was moving towards the direction where the noise was coming from. So the moment the child saw the father engaging in an angry argument with his mother, it was so scary, right? Now, the underlying truth is for everybody, whatever we see and whatever we hear does get registered in your brain if you wish or if you do not wish. There's nothing to control about that. Now, what happens is there's a fear which is being created in the small kid's mind, and it quickly crawls back to its bed and sleeps there with the same fear, and the memory is left and recorded in its brain. It's a business as usual, isn't it? So the next day morning, the father and the mother were into the air daily routine, and this verbal spat was almost forgotten. And when the mother took the child to the supermarket to purchase, it was a coincidence that the child did see another gentleman wearing a blue jean and a white shirt. Would you like to hear what happened next? Yes. What happened was there was an automatic trigger given by the brain to the tiny little kid to hide itself or to defend the mother. Why hiding? It's a fear. It did not know how to react when it saw a gentleman. What it first saw was the colors, isn't it? In that age. And then the fear made the child to hide behind the mother's back. Looking at this behavior, the mother was totally surprised, and she did never realize what had went through the child's mind. So what she all did is she gave a lot of amount of courage, and she did encourage the kid, and she said not to be scared about the gentleman, and she was just giving a cajole, a hug, and left it there. However, as the years passed by, the memory was still being carried as the memory I carried regarding my music teacher, and I still do carry the same, and that is the reason why I was able to share with you all in the story. So knowing this, I am able to understand that this particular memory which is being stored in your brain keeps piling up when the child, as it grows, looks at incidents which is going to hurt. It could be any. Within the family, it could have witnessed a very huge argument, and it could also be an external factor or an external incident which had deeply touched the child. Now, as I did not see those two son of my music teacher socializing, this is a side effect of what happens when you take this particular approach towards authoritative parenting. At this point, what I would like to say to my dear friends is, friends, authoritative parenting is actually going to put your children down. And these are the consequences which are proven by most of the studies which are being happening throughout India as well as in the West by a famous psychologists. As child psychologists, it has been proven that these memories do not do not fade away if done consciously, I could say. So it is time now that we also do realize we carry a set of memories. Willingly or unwillingly, we could have been through this particular authoritative style, right? At some point of time in our upbringing, we did. Even if we cherished it or not, we did. And I have personally been through this. I have witnessed, I would say, not been through, I have witnessed it through my music teacher, and I myself have had n number of scoldings from my father. Though now, for me, all of them are learning. It depends upon the child totally as to how the memories are going to be carried as the child grows. So think about it, guys. So I leave you now thinking about what we need to change. And can I tell you the first step towards change is commitment. And I would like to share with you a request. I request all of you to please share back your feedback on what you're going to commit today after listening to my video. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Bye bye. Loads of love.